Hey guys, welcome back to Welcome Home Custom. Today we are going to learn how to assemble tree day and night. Let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and go through all the files that are provided with the tree day and night. Now we are going to focus in on the master files and the cut by color files today. We do have a DIY video that is going to be separate. Okay, so first let's go ahead and review our master files. For the shared line master, you will notice that I will go ahead and ungroup. All of the lines are separate. So they can be just a straight cut, or you could change the outside line to be a cut color and change all of your inside lines to be a scored color. And then you could, if you've got a big laser, actually score this design as your backer. That is pretty much the purpose of your shared line master. So if we go ahead and open our separated master, our separated master is different in the sense that, I'll go ahead and ungroup again. We've got every single piece is separated. Okay, so the reason for this is we could grab the entire design. We could resize it. Let's say we want to make it 30 by 30. And then we could actually grab the pieces and sort them out and then add our own offset. So that's a little bit more complex, but that is what the separated master is used for. The last set of files, I'm going to go ahead and open up in Lightburn, and I'm going to import. We are going to go ahead and open the cut by color files. So let's go ahead and start with cedar. Now you'll notice that nothing is scored. Nothing says scored here, which means we will open the file. We will go ahead and mask the good side of our wood and place the good side face down in your laser, because then we are going to score the numbers and cut the pieces. So your laser is numbering all of the pieces for you. The other thing to keep in mind is I have the pieces hand nested to follow wood grain from left to right, right to left. If you change the orientation of these pieces by rotating them to make them fit tighter, you will lose the flow of your wood grain in the way I designed it to fit the piece. Okay, so keep that in mind. Always check your 1-inch square. Make sure it's 1 by 1 inch. If it is not, make sure to check out the tutorial on how to change that in Lightburn. You should not have this issue in Glowforge. So let's go ahead and jump on over to how to assemble. Okay, so I am going to speed up the video now. We are going to place all of our pieces based off the numbers on the back and using our color planner. I've already sorted my pieces 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, etc., just to make it easier to get all the pieces placed. You don't really need to worry about making sure they fit super tight yet. We will do that in the next portion of the file assembly. Okay, so now we are going to tape. We tape so that gluing is easier. And I'm using painter's tape. I have the green stuff this time, just because that's what I have. Does not matter, you can use blue tape, that works too. So what we're going to do is we're going to work through our pieces and make sure everything is pulled tight. So we're pretty tight down here, so I'm going to go ahead and glue tape those. Some of my wood was really warped, so sometimes that will cause a little bit of an issue. We are going to just continue to tape and pull things tight. And then I'm going to take another board, similar in size. It can be a scrap board. It can be your board that you're going to use next for your next showstopper. Now we are going to flip the whole thing and we are going to reveal the back. And we are going to add glue to our backer. I am using Type On 3 glue and I am using a silicone brush to apply the glue evenly all over the board. We are going to flip this over and then flip it right back. Flip and flip. Move your back. And now I am going to recenter. Since we have it taped, I can move the whole thing as one piece and not worry about all the pieces separating everywhere. And I'm going to go ahead and look and see what we've done. See, I definitely knew I was going to have some of that, which is okay. What we can do is after it's all dried, we can go back and sand any glue that seeps. So that was the big spot that I saw. If I push, I don't see any other areas that's, well, right there. So we're gonna have some sanding to do. Let's go ahead and we're gonna weigh this down because we've got some spots that are popping up. So the way I do that is I put my backer back on top and then I'm going to add weight. I use sandbags. These are photography sandbags with 25 pounds in each bag. It just makes it easy for me to carry them around and then lift them off when I'm done. Also just gives us an even distribution of weight throughout the entire piece. So we're gonna let that dry and then we'll come back in a little bit. Okay, let's see what we've done. I have a feeling it might stick. Yep, we had a couple places that oozed glue. That is okay. We have right here. Ooh, we got a big section right here. So we are going to work that off with some sandpaper. And then we are going to oil this up. So I am going to go ahead and use some Odie's oil. I've never used it before. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I know I'm not supposed to use very much, and I know you apply it and then buff it off. So let's try it, see what happens. First, I'll say that the smell of this Odie's oil is pretty fantastic compared to other products I've used. I do feel like it took me longer to apply, but I think it's because I was using it so sparingly that I was really trying to make a little bit go a very, very, very long way. Okay guys, that's it. Hopefully you found this tutorial helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. Thanks for tuning in.